Hey guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Global Sisters Connection, where we as Black women are on the agenda. As most of you know, I just got back from my trip to Nigeria. Those of you all who watched the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, share the video. I would like to talk to my diasporas, especially the women, and I say the women because my channel is directed towards Black women, meeting Black women abroad and connecting, building that global sisterhood. What I'd like to talk about first is if you consider doing business in Nigeria, of course, you more than likely will have to have some sort of bank account, whether it's a domiciliary account where you can put either euros, pounds, whatever money that you have that's not actually of that country, US dollar, Canadian dollar. It's good to put money into those accounts when you're exchanging different types of currency. And for me, because I'm looking to do business abroad, and I know how us as diaspora Black women work extremely hard for our money over here. We don't want to waste it. We want to do good investing, especially when you're looking to invest abroad, which should be a new move that we should be making as Black women to build wealth. Some of us have families, children we want to leave things to. You want to build generational wealth. Maybe you just want wealth for yourself, and which is nothing wrong with that because we work extremely hard for our money here. We don't really have the leisure of just laying around not doing anything all day but YouTube, unless you have a huge YouTube channel that's bringing in some serious money. And kudos to those who have that. We're all working on that. We have to admit, YouTube is, we're all here to try to make some money on YouTube. But a lot of us want to try to give very important information that's helpful to the audience that we serve. So for me, my banking experience in Nigeria, I had did research on banks prior to going to Nigeria. And for me, I wanted a bank where I could actually support the country in itself, which initially was Zenith Bank. But when you know someone who knows someone and people are willing to help you, look out for you, and you have good people in your corner, you can always, you have options. So I ended up getting another account with another bank. And to talk to you about that, in some cases, you'll need references, things like that. But luckily, I was able to get an account open with no problem throughout all the obstacles that some, you know, may have attempted. But I am successful in taking care of some things that I need to take care of. When I mean that I'm there to do business, I'm there to do business. So that's what I took care of that. But be cautious. And I want to tell you because as soon as I was able to successfully open an account, as well as get a SIM card, because they do a lot of banking through their phones in Nigeria. They have what is called a BVN, which is a bank verification number. That's like a personal number to you, just like we have personal social security numbers here in the States. But yes, that was actually a number that the bank will get for you. And then you're able to open an account that way, and that's your personal verification number when it comes to banking. So when I opened that, and I also switched my SIM card in one of my travel phones that I use when I'm traveling, I noticed that I started getting scam calls to where some of them even knew my name. So you have to be very cautious when it comes to banking. But because some of the tips and tricks and history of career that I've had, I knew what was a fraud call. And I'll give you an example. Like someone will call you and say, "Hey, Nicole, may I speak to Nicole, please?" And then you'll say, "This is Nicole speaking." And they'll be like, "Yeah, this is a bank calling. Did you get your ATM card?" And me knowing that it was a fraud call, I said, fraud. I said, "I'm sorry, what bank is this?" And the guy said, "You don't know where you bank?" And then he hung up. And I think right after I opened an account, I received like 10 of those calls. Or maybe not that many, maybe probably 5 or 6. But it happened within like multiple days. And it's funny because I'm going to tell you, me being experienced, knowing like criminal intelligence type of things, I was able to see and understand that that was someone from the banking industry, someone from the bank that gets your information